Hello everybody, it is me, Amethyst Penguin, and welcome to more story quests. We are here with the new 2.5 story quests that are that came out last week, and I have kind of seen spoilers, but I hope that I haven't seen so many spoilers that it's just going to ruin it. If that's the case, then that is sad. Anyways, we can go into Raiden Shoguns. Unlock the Raiden Shogun and navigate. Talk to Catherine. All right, we can do that from here. That is far away. Lag the wonder. Oh, I mean, lag is terrible. I don't want to say that lag is wonderful because lag is not wonderful. Lag is sad. Lag is sad. Anyways, Catherine, hello. Robot Catherine. You used to clap at me, okay? Now you just do nothing. Or maybe it's just the Catherine that claps. What do you have to say to us? Ad Astra Abyssosque.
The Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that...
What?
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Yes.
Indeed, as ever.
This is why she's a robot.
May I ask if you two are available to help?
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission.
The Yashiro Commission.
Rift Towns are attacking the roots of the sacred Sakura nearby Mount Yogo
What?
in great numbers.
Rift Hounds?
Rift Hounds?
Narukami Island?
Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. There are Rift Hounds on Narukami Island.
We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from.
Hmm.
This time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already?
I believe I understand.
Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Town's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them.
Oh,
Their main
no.
priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work.
That makes
So
sense.
far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Towns has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
Time to make some whelps yelp. I'll send these pooches packing. What pun do I make? I'll send these pooches packing.
You have our deepest gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Town appearances have been recently reported. I
Alright.
hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. And we're not back. So somehow Raiden Shogun ties into this. Oh, what were you saying, Paimon? Rip.
Keeping the sacred Sakura safe was Kazari's greatest wish, and now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy it. Time to teach him a lesson.
Yes. Hey, where are we going? Guide me. Guide me to that map. Guide me. I'm not actually drowning, okay? That is a joke. is a joke. As you can see, I am talking perfectly fine, and am not drowning. Oh boy, alright. Whoa. Can I not climb that? Alright. Rift Hands, Ito might be better to send down. Because what if I can just straight up attack them? Then we do big damage. Not very big, to be fair, but big enough. Rift Hounds! Be sure to defeat the Rift Hounds. Dead. Come on, you're gonna die anyways. Best make this easy for ya. Come on. Bruh, you're so annoying. You are very annoying. Oh gosh. Barbara, heal him. Heal him. Ow. Barbara, stop getting hit. Barbara, you're gonna make it worse. Oh my gosh, Ito, stop dying. Barbara needs to be able to heal you. Anyway. Ow. Rip. Ito does big damage. Anyways, die by Barbara's hand. Oh no. Ito, you got this. Oh, yep, you got this. Cutscene time? Cutscene moment? I hear things. Oh.
Torn to oblivion.
Raiden Shogun! Yay! A!
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
Oh, it's you two.
Hello. Raiden
It's been
Shogun?
a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
It's true.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
What brings you out this time?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we
Huh?
took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
So, you had an obstacle?
Super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself.
True.
Recently, I have observed
This is
a
for,
number of
like,
changes in the
observations and
external
stuff.
world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
Hello, Voig. Welcome. I am doing good. But the commissions and adventures can deal with monsters. It doesn't seem like a matter needing the Archon's attention.
If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura. It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
A disaster?
I'm not sure I answered your question of how are you doing. I am doing good. How are you? How are you, Voig? How long ago did you send that? This is moments when I wish there was like a timestamp for when messages were sent. Cause like, I have no clue when that was sent. I was not paying attention. I was paying attention to the story.
Yes.
So,
500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma.
what?
Everything was engulfed in
Oh,
pitch black
right,
fog,
that.
and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
Well, welcome, Voig. Glad to see ya.
The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard.
Oh
Their
no.
duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
500 years ago. Conria.
So you've heard of it too?
Yes.
That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
With what you've told me, it seems like we need to like absolutely destroy everything so that what happened in the past does not happen again.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since
Yeah.
we're both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them must be eliminated.
Let's go.
So safe when we're in his company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it?
Carnival is next week. Oh, that's nice. I do not know much about carnivals. I have never been to one, and I'm not sure I plan to go to one anytime. Ever. Is it just like carnival like coming through town? I don't know how carnivals will work, to be honest. So,
Oh yeah. After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria.
oh yeah, learning more about it.
Similar to the color when the sacred sakura takes damage.
That's probably what happened. Bruh, what am I? Oh, that was weird. Alright. I think they're just arrows pointing me where to go. For the extroverts, of course. I do not know much about carnivals, as I mentioned, but that sounds really cool. I'm glad you get to go to a carnival next week, I think. Or maybe you don't want to? I don't know. I don't know how you feel. So, but sounds good. Having plenty of free time is always good. Oh, you don't? Well, hopefully you're not forced to go. Because, I mean, extroverts, they're a bit much, of course. People are crazy, I know. Oh, cutscene? Cutscene moment? But yeah, people are very crazy.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
Oh, that's good.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing?
Yeah. It didn't glow before. Was that just a... Oh, whoa.
What's this?
How terrible.
Baby, dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we've seen ghosts on our journey.
Certainly not.
Why would they appear here?
That's my
Let's search
question.
the area. Perhaps we will find out.
Hello?
Can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What is going on?
Here, could you tell us?
Well, hopefully you can manage to stay free from the craziness. Or at least, make it through the craziness. Uh, I do not like parties. Well, we host, my family hosts a party every other month. And those are fine, because it usually doesn't get that crazy. But, like, public parties, that's when it gets crazy. Because, like, it's always loud, blaring music, and people yelling, and it's just pure insanity. And I hate it.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I
Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them.
what?
We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
What exactly happened? What monsters?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness.
Oh no. Sounds honestly like, from what I've heard about, like, what is it, Los Angeles? Los Angeles and, like, New York City, those sound like places where it's, like, mostly mostly LA, where it sounds like just everything is crazy 24/7. But, that was a long time ago, Mr. Ghost.
Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
Obviously, they failed.
Look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now, there's no time left.
Oh
The
no.
almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigo. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for.
This is
We
insane.
abandon our hope, and we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's the Shogun?
Yes, it's the Shogun. She's
Please,
back.
thank you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
This is already passed, sir. Yeah, it's like gone a lot of, like, I saw a video where it was like a parody of "We Don't Talk About Bruno," but it was like "We Don't Talk About COVID," and that seems to be happening everywhere. Just like, COVID was that? Don't mention it. It's non-existent. Even the people who know it exists, and like the people who believe it's a conspiracy, those aren't the only people that are like not talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. It's crazy. It's still a pandemic. People are still dying. It's it's a lot.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
It's true.
Over. But what do you mean? Shogun.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember.
This is
There are no
beautiful.
monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What?
Just moments ago, they were everywhere.
Alright, see ya. Farewell. I will indeed have fun. Hopefully you have fun as well.
I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
You're dead. It's all fine.
I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma.
I'm not sure if she saved Inazuma or not, but
Yes,
someone did.
we were right to place our trust in the almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity.
It's true.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
That gives me Kokomi vibes, or like the people of like Watatsumi Island, just like Her Excellency, because that happens a lot. Is he disappearing? He's like turning into smoke. Oh,
He's gone.
he turned into smoke. I was right.
I begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The
Oh
sacred
no.
sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity.
Huh.
An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth
Interesting.
dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
I see. The same thing happened to Dusky Ming.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes,
Wow.
that soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
He mentioned that the Shogun was absent.
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time.
Yeah, I can
Some
see.
were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kamria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. Otherwise, it would spread to all of Teyvat.
That
But my
makes
friend,
sense.
Kitsune Saiku reassured me that I had nothing to worry about.
That's
She would shoulder the responsibility
that's
of
Yaimiko,
protecting
right?
Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat.
Kitsune Saigu, that's Yaimiko, right?
I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So,
Yeah, it's so sad.
attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people.
Oh,
I
right.
never had the chance to see her one last time.
Isn't
I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last.
isn't Kitsune Saigu that shrine maiden that was in the you guys probably don't know about this, but like when we cleanse the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual, isn't that like part or like a fragment, something like that, memory of Kitsune Saigu? Or was that something I don't remember entirely.
But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Is this the loss that Yaimiko mentioned?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss.
Oh
All my martial
no.
might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought no more harm. Now I realize
So you're no longer stuck in the past?
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations.
I think that's good.
Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave
Honorable?
their
Is that what I was
lives
saying?
fighting for a
I think so.
Perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
Absolutely. That's what being human is about.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes.
Makes sense.
Warriors of the past who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Yes, let's. And if there's any, the rest hands, we'll take care of them. Where? That's not what I meant to do. Don't want to do that. Where is somewhere over there? I don't see it, but it must be underground. Probably underground. Over here, we're following the path pretty much. That's pretty much all that's happening. Ooh.
Give them to me.
Oh, and we're just straight up. We're Raiden Shogun.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Come on. Where art thou? This is like really powerful.
There is no escape.
Oh. Alright, I could have done her ult. Alright. I didn't do her ult in case there were more reinforcements.
What's wrong with A?
Oh. Are you feeling okay? Eh? Are you okay?
Why would you ask that?
You don't look okay.
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy.
That makes
Although I have
sense.
some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Makes sense.
Spoken like a seasoned shogun.
Yeah.
The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this.
Yeah.
I will bite you.
The same light was leaking out.
Oh, more mist. Same situation as before. I think. Oh, he's blind. Fuyama? Tea master. What?
So soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a distant land. Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Ooh, I want to try his tea.
You shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your Excellency's presence long enough to become.
They do say Your Excellency more, whereas nowadays, Your Excellency is usually referring to Kokomi. But here, it seems like, 500 years ago, Raiden Shogun, or A, was called Your Excellency a lot.
It sounds like the almighty Shogun has brought a guest.
Yes.
I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest.
Thank you.
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
It really is. Or it was. Let's go along with what he says. I want to learn more about the past.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's
Yeah.
lots of people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already.
What?
Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So, I decided to stay.
What? Why?
The almighty Shogun is here. I have even less reason to run away.
He must have died here. Rip.
Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on. And the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life.
Huh.
Me, I have no such thoughts. I have no regrets. The almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea.
Well, that's nice.
Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart. A true dreamer.
Well, that's nice.
Always says, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, disappears completely with the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
Makes sense. It is, yeah, that doesn't sound like A at all. This doesn't fit the definition of eternity at all.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now,
I mean, it's reasonable, but not like A or her eternity thing.
not to be satisfied.
Huh.
Perhaps.
Oh.
To the almighty Shogun for the last time.
This is the last time.
Pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew.
It has been rebuilt anew.
But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago. Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then.
You're dead already. This is sad. Are we just gonna go visit a bunch of dead people?
Goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea.
What tea?
The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum.
There isn't somewhere.
I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set?
Oh no. Oh, he can't even look around.
I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens.
Oh.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? It's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious. What a fool I'm making of myself.
We know where to find a tea set. We do?
Possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to
True.
Like, well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set.
This is sad.
Decide whether it's a final regret, a final stroke of good fortune.
Is one of the rules like to not tell dead people that they're dead? I think I remember hearing that somewhere.
Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now, but at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so much, and it makes Paimon so sad.
Yeah.
My eyes went. Many aspects of daily life became much more challenging. But I always wanted
That
to be
makes
able to
sense.
continue right to the end.
That's nice.
Now it looks like I have to rely on you.
You're not incompetent. It's just everything is changed.
I'm also feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Aww. Well, to Kamisato Estate we go. Oh, Kamisato. That makes sense.
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can borrow there.
Yeah. Here we are.
It's the traveler.
Ayato.
The almighty Shogun.
Ayato. I'm kidding. This isn't Ayato story quest.
How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I don't know. It's still called the Excellency.
Oh, sure.
He's just not out very often, so he's really called Her Excellency or Your Excellency.
Rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. And the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato.
But I want to see him.
I prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
I want to see Commissioner Kamisato. I want to see Ayato. Bruh. Maybe it's just like we don't have the voice actor yet. we can't have Ayato in this yet. We don't have a voice actor.
No. I am your humble
Maybe that is literally what
servant.
happened.
Convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Alright.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that team master used to serve?
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that you described didn't
Might have been
like
Ball.
it at all.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto.
Makoto.
He may well have had an inkling
AKA
that there
Ball.
were two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
You
Aww.
and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Seems that
Indeed
way.
we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes,
Aww.
the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
Dreams, or in other words, ambitions.
They are similar, but not identical. When you
Fair
came
enough.
charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow.
Aww.
There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Yeah.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
Huh.
That's quite a lot to take in.
To
So-
put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes.
Okay, so Makoto was Ball, correct? Like Makoto, so A and Ball. I'm pretty sure those were the two sisters, and then there's Raiden Shogun and Raiden Makoto. I think I'm understanding things correctly. That or I have no clue who Ball is, and I just know nothing about Ball, or maybe Ball never existed. I might look it up after stream. We'll see.
I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
Yeah. Her eternity was more about special things, abstract things, like how human mind keeps generating new ambitions. That was eternal. And A's eternity was more unchanging, more concrete. It seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does.
He looked angry.
I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity,
Yeah.
but now I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
That makes
Almighty
sense.
Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your Excellency's use.
I want to see it.
It's quite beautiful.
Can I see
Thank
it?
you.
I want to see it.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
Yes, you do.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
She is pretty chill.
We ought not keep
And when
fooling
she's
around
not,
too long.
when she's not in the plane of euthymia, and it's just the puppet, then she's pretty chill. When it's just the puppet, rip. That's all I have to say, rip. Anyways, back to, the Tea Master. I don't remember what his name was. Hello, Mr. Tea Master. Mr. Tea Master. She did say she wants to hear or taste the nostalgia, but you know, isn't he like dead? Can't he like not make it? Yeah, he's gone.
Where'd he go?
He must have disappeared while we were getting the tea set.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't pay to pass him though.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the
Yeah, that's
case
what I'm
with the members
thinking.
we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea?
Unfortunately not.
Didn't
is sad.
information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
We shouldn't have gone to get the tea set. Cheer up, Paimon. Let's make our own tea.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've
Ooh.
watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself.
Any major problems? Maybe minor ones. Ooh, I want to taste it. I wish I could.
Please give it a
That is a beautiful tea set. I want that tea set. Oh, if only I could make ceramics. That looks so pretty. Oh, I want it. I want that tea set. I'll have to tell Landon about this beautiful tea set. It's so pretty. Look at it.
So many thoughts were racing
It's
through
so
my head as I was
pretty.
brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to. I understand. It's just the memories flooding back in.
You're right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of many people too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto. and
Am I gonna
all the
cry
other
again?
friends who I watched pass even further back. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
You
The
may.
events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigo, they also took
I'm
Makoto
crying
away
again.
from me for good.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conway alone, without telling me. Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always
No.
the one to face them in her stead.
So she left without anyone to protect her.
The circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case,
Oh, I'm
by the time
crying
I realized
again.
what was happening,
I'm crying again. Makoto had already.
yes, it was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath. She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly.
I am
Even in
crying.
those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely and brought it back to Inazuma.
So,
Quite a story.
that's
When I
sad.
returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
Appeared? The sacred sakura has always been there, hasn't it?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about. No one questioned it. And yet, Its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the
It's
end,
like it had been there
I simply had to
eternally.
accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness.
Yeah, and part of it was that it changed the perception of everyone to make it think that it was eternal. It had always been there, never just appeared. No one knew that it grew. It was just always there in their minds. In other words, for eternity.
With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
So in other words, Makoto,
Really hard to understand. I'm clever.
simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree appear.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her.
This
I
is
once
sad.
told myself that I would never
I
speak
say
to
that a
these
lot.
words again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful. But
Understandable.
even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat.
Also, that spoon thing, that also looks cool. I mean, I know this is sad and all, but I want this tea set. I want to make this tea set. I need to learn how to make a tea set so that I can make this tea set. That or buy someone who made it on like Etsy or something.
And it's time I came to terms with it all.
Seems like you've done a lot of thinking about this already. I know the pain of separation too.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person,
Have you seen my sister before?
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to
Yes.
say that she was somehow involved in the Kanria disaster?
Yes.
from what we've learned so far, seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over.
Hmm.
And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh,
Fair enough.
that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess.
Yeah.
Both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory.
Let us.
Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
Let's keep following the traces.
Observe
Very well.
teacup.
Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Well, let's observe the teacup. Cup of tea has been left for Furuyama. How much did he actually perceive? And how much did he let on? Let's see, like, what we can actually see about it. Because it's, like, so small. It's so small. Hold on. We can, go into this. But that tea set, I want to be able to make it. Can I, zoom in more? Can I not zoom in on it? Is this the closest I can get? Is it floating? It's floating. Of course it is. I love how just Goro's not in it at all. But yeah, that's pretty. It's just purple. It could be made out of wood if we wanted to make it out of wood. I don't think it'd be very practical, but I mean, wood things exist. Wood tea sets, wood cups exist. Anyways, over here? Where is the arrow? Is it up here? I do not know where I'm going. And I didn't really pay attention, so it doesn't help that I didn't pay attention. Maybe over here? I saw it on the... Oh. There we go. Found it. And... Ah. No, I don't think we're going up there. I think we're going under... Oh. Under here. Oh, yep. There's some more.
Follow my lead.
Yes, follow Goro's lead. Continue the pursuit. More over here. So maybe... Oh, yep. That's... Stop looking at that. We have Rift Hounds to fight. Oh. Cutscene moment. Oh, yes, this is a cutscene. No? No, it's
Once
not.
again, please leave them to me.
Will do.
You're scaring us.
Are you...
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
You don't seem very well emotionally or mentally. Mostly emotionally.
Illusion shattered.
Come on, just die. Oh. What happened? Oh, no.
Fine.
Oh, no, that's mental. Like, that, her freezing up. It's her actually freezing up. Like, mentally freezing up.
Transcend all constraints. Now you shall perish.
Come on. Don't die. Are you sure you're okay? I don't think you're okay. You don't look too good. Don't force it.
My apologies.
I think she's having severe anxiety. We'll take it from here. Yes. Oh no.
Look, that's the same light again.
Time for another trip down memory lane. Who have we got this time?
Where am I?
You're under the great Sakura tree.
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too.
She's having anxiety. Don't worry about her.
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stuck.
Aww.
We, the Shogun and Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Ooh, can they actually fight? Can they actually kill these?
Coming back for more. Let's get them.
Can they,
It's too dangerous.
can they actually kill them?
Danger is our duty, man. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Your vision? He has a vision!
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all time...
They have visions! Or at least one of them does.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
An unwavering commitment to resistance.
Nobody knew where your excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness. Everyone on me!
Oh, Animo Vision? Is that Cryo or is that also Animo? Because that's Electro. And then I saw an Animo one. Who is that? Does that guy have Cryo? They have visions. Each of them have vision.
It's showtime! Let's roll!
I want to see what visions they all have. But you know, I can't really, like, waste time. Hold on. What vision do you... Oh, I can't get out of here. Alright, I can't see what visions they have. Oh, can I see what that guy has? I can't. It's too far. Oh, can I go into the photo thing? Nope, I can't take a photo. Alright. Guess we can't see what visions they have. I saw an Animo, I saw an Electro, and I think the other guy is Cryo. Or also Animo. It's one of the blue ones. I know that much. Maybe Tiger, but I think it's light blue. So, that would make sense for Cryo or Animo. We have defeated them. Did you get to see the other vision this time? It's so hard to see when they're transparent. Electro. Oh, I couldn't see.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
It's hard to see. It's blue, I know that much.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
If so, that's good.
It was truly awe-inspiring.
Oh. Yeah, I think that's Cryo. I can hardly see it, so I'd assume that's Cryo.
They'll definitely come back. When they do, it'll be more than a few rift towns this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
Everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely returning. Their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monster's advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further.
So they can interact with the environment and everything.
We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
We have no business disrupting the reality they are experiencing. Great, thanks, I appreciate it.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Even though the Shogun was the threat.
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
I think that's her, like, actually speaking.
We will never doubt your
Like, not speaking to soldiers of the past, but, like, also talking about the present and the future, not just the past.
With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun.
And they're gone. Oh. Wait. She had an Electro symbol on the back of her neck. Huh, I've never seen that before. Was that a promise to them, or a promise to yourself?
It was both.
Hmm.
The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. Those that being, that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You could take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the leylands. But even so,
Why are they all sad? Why are all the story quests sad?
all the people who have placed their faith in me today.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, they're doing right by them now. And that's what counts.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I'm not crying, you're crying.
But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's aunt, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient, and have much to be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Yeah.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. This will take time, but eventually, the future will bring healing to the scars of the past. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being.
Alright, that sounds
And
good.
Yasuo commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alright.
Let's move on.
Move on! Also kind of emotionally.
Outside, Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Changed a lot since we last met.
Oh, is she gone?
What's wrong, eh?
Oh, no.
Keep up.
Hey! Are you alright?
Are you feeling unwell again?
My body. I can't move it.
Oh no.
It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought.
We should get you back to the city.
No need. She is calling me.
Who is she?
The time has come.
Who is she?
Can you help me walk?
Yeah, but who is she?
I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
And who is she?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Alrighty then. Alright, go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine. Hoo boy. Farewell to the past. It's sad, but also this is intense, and we're gonna do a battle here. I'm sure of it. Like literally, she's just like, where I will do a final battle or something like that. We're fighting. She's not doing that herself. We're the ones doing it for her, to be honest. Alright, right here. Alright. And I'm guessing we are going in there. Yes, sir. Alright, where is where's the thing? Where's the thing? I'll take an Oni Kabuto. Where is the thing? There's an Electrogranum. Bruh. There has to be an Electrogranum here. We can't get in without it. Unless we can. Which I don't think we can. Yeah, no, we can't. Is there one further up here? There must be, right? Come on, where is one? Come on. Ah, there's one. Ooh, we're there. Up we go. We have to get to that. We can take an Oni Kabuto while we're at it. I mean, I don't need them anymore, but I'll take them. Alright. Take the Electrogranum. And in we go. I swear if we didn't get let inside, that would suck.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Alright. Oh, the entrance just manifests itself. Alright. There's the entrance, I guess.
Where'd the Torii Gate come from?
Alright, I will take a small break right here. I will be right back. I realize I should have paused it. But, well, guess that adds it to the list of videos I need to edit. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine, we're back. Are you alright?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all.
Alright, if you're sure. You don't look alright, though.
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
Oh. So we're fighting...
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
Uh-huh.
What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Are we going to fight Makoto?
Follow me.
Will do, Raiden, or A. Oh! We're just being sucked in. Alright. Alright. Alright, load. Come on. Load, please. Por favor. Por favor. For a favor. Oh, we're here.
I'm dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place.
It does look a lot like the plane of Euthymia.
Look over there. It's another A.
Oh!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules.
What?
Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait. Paimon knows that voice. Is that the puppet?
What?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self.
Huh?
You believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion?
Oh, more erosion. Oh, more talk of erosion. In Zhongli's part 2 of his story quest, he mentioned erosion. Like, he had eroded. His memories had eroded, per se. I think that's what it was. And I think the puppet is supposed to, like, make sure that Raiden doesn't change her mind. And that is what's going on here. The puppet is trying to make it so that, A doesn't change her mind.
I'm here to show you my answer. We are
Oh.
both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Alright,
The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse. Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates,
oh.
once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But
Alright.
inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is
Oh.
puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I think you've mentioned this before. This is her system to safeguard against modifications to eternity.
Raiden gets that everyone has their eternal battles and stuff, but not like this. The Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I
Oh
would not
dear.
try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
But it's necessary. Alright.
Can't you talk it through or something?
A isn't someone who leaves herself an escape route.
But we both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty.
Oh, her voice changed.
Power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun.
Okay, little fourth wall break. But it would be so weird. It's so... The voice actress for Raiden Shogun, she must be, like, talking to herself. Basically having a conversation with herself.
It inherits A's pain. The pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity.
Alright.
Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion.
Resisting erosion.
Courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time.
That's natural.
Shall remain constant for eternity.
Oh no.
Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome.
Alright. We're going.
And your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
We're doing this.
I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
Oh no.
Illusion shattered.
Ow. Please don't die, A. A, don't die.
Weak. Shine down.
Alright. Back off a bit. And... Oh.
Torn to oblivion.
Come on, die. We got this.
The Kitsu and Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the lane
gosh.
flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
He... What? That's unfair.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Come on. We did it once, we can do it again.
Weak.
Oh gosh.
Shine down.
That didn't do any damage. Come on.
Your verdict is decided. Now you shall perish. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will
I don't know,
fade
she's gonna...
into
She's
the
going...
light.
She...
There shall never be another.
She's regenerating again. Oh.
Transcend all constraints.
Wait, can I eat food? He needs food. Oh gosh, this is what sucks about how I haven't made any food in a while. Yeah, you're gonna have to live off shrimp. Oh,
Torn to oblivion.
bruh! She made a shield right when I did Raiden's ult.
Evasion is futile. There is no escape.
Bruh! Why? Oh, continuously attack these. We need to destroy them. Ow. Ah! Don't run. Please do not regenerate again.
Finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
What? Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is
No. I think we are gonna need help.
to resist you
We need 5 characters here.
stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Oh no. With our powers combined.
But I have my present will. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years,
We need to do this together.
and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
What will happen to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone? Everyone looks to the Shogun for hope.
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight.
How long will that
for the
short
future
moment
of
be?
Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness.
Please let us help.
I place everything in Miko's hands.
This means
Pass on
that...
my words.
Hey! Oh, alright. Guess we're not helping her. Alright. How long will it be?
Looks like we got
Oh
kicked out.
no.
What do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever?
No way.
Sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still.
A has no physical body anymore, and has to rely on the Shogun. But this cannot be the only way.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations.
True.
And she forgets why she's there in the first place. It could happen. She might never leave again.
We're not about to leave her just yet. Our work here isn't done.
Yeah, we can help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better.
I'm hoping that this is where,
Stand in there, or, you know, help her win the fight. Whatever. Can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there.
Okay, I think that hopefully this is where it cuts to Yaimiko's story quest. Maybe. Because we have to do this story quest and then do Yaimiko's. So maybe they're kind of one and the same.
Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore.
Maybe with Miko's help we can.
Well, first things
I don't think that's gonna work. We need to talk to Yaimiko.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about that.
uh,
She really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. Alright, up the mountain we go.
or use the teleport waypoint we go. Or are we going to be teleported straight there? We might be teleported straight there. Oh, we're teleported straight there. Alright. Yaimiko!
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you.
Kind of.
I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
You don't understand.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Paimon, get to the point. Yeah. We tell Yaimiko about everything that has happened.
Okay, I see. So, Ace decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn.
Yeah.
Jumps straight to the most extreme course imaginable. Presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A, all right.
It does.
She's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now?
This duel is more serious than anything up until now. She rushed into it without thinking.
Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
She's playing dumb. She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
For sure.
You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do.
Oof.
All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because
True.
Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like?
It looked more blue. I didn't notice any differences. I wasn't paying attention.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things
Alright.
first, follow me to the entrance.
Can you open it for us? And then we can go in and fight. Oh, don't climb that. Goro, don't climb it. We need to go... Oh, wait, here. We need to grab this first. I don't want to forget it. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter. It's open. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, we're here.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be.
You crafty fox.
To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts.
Rough
In other
whereabouts.
words,
Makes sense.
Even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
Nice.
So, it's abstract, but has a location. So you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there.
Yeah.
Yes, no, understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything
What?
is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Oh
This
no.
is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
Oh.
Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can do it.
Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, always stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
Nice.
Well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now,
Is there something we can place our consciousness in? Are you coming with us, Yai?
I say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a
Alright.
strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens.
Alright.
I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
Alright.
For my sake,
Also your friend?
Inuzuma's, please. Bring her back.
We will. And we will defeat, the Raiden Shogun. Puppet. We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Right, on it. We're going. In we go to the realm of the kind of known. Somewhat known. Focus constantly on what we hope to achieve, I think. Something like that. Oh! It is chaos. Oh, what? Oh, what? I don't know.
Focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside.
Focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes.
Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
I'm just holding on for dear life. I will say this is one of the coolest cutscenes of them all. Oh, yep, we're here with the two Raiden Shoguns. Spear Raiden Shogun and Sword Raiden Shogun. Yes, we're here.
How can this be?
Yaimiko helped us.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years? What?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over
What is going on?
Not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
So it's been 500 years?
So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all this? How long have you been fighting? 500 years?
The start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations.
Oh!
They consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans. Day into night.
What?
And the
Ah!
wind demanded, sufficient to penetrate
What?
and crush streams.
What in the world?
You have endured. I will endure forever. Shine down. Witness.
Oh. Attack the flowers. Oh, what just happened? Come on, we got this, This is a crazy form. There's she can teleport. There's like a bunch of hands. There's a bunch of swords. And, a bunch of craziness. I can't run. Oh, I can jump to avoid getting hit.
Remove all obstacles.
Ah! Hold on. You need to eat.
There is no escape.
There is no escape. There is no escape.
Illusion shattered.
Oh gosh. You're dying so quickly. I'm so sorry. That's fine. Oh, did we beat it? Did we beat it?
This is the end. You have won.
Nice.
I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless, and I underestimated your spirit. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits.
This is a lot.
I now carry the gaze of the million expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power.
Oh.
This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto.
The previous Shogun.
Respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in
I
you.
love how it's just like, this blade belonged to Makoto, the previous Shogun.
When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her.
Aww.
You have my approval. Your
So,
present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules.
okay, so, Raiden Shogun uses a spear, and A uses a sword. Makes sense. Alright.
From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward,
They both have the electro symbol on their back. On the back of their neck.
Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because You have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Raiden Shogun is much more like a bot.
Like, for real this time?
Oh. Sword glow. Muso Ishin is glowing.
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Makoto!
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Yes!
Makoto?
Is it really her?
So happy. You've come so far.
Ah.
I always knew he would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishi, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released.
Ah.
A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me.
Oh.
You never
Makoto.
mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time.
This is
To
sweet.
dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Kambia? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore.
Oh, Makoto, can you tell
As
us?
a form, I can
Oh.
no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me.
Makoto. I like this.
Something to soothe Inazuma's pain.
Oh? What was it?
Take it before my last shred of consciousness fades away.
Can you tell us what happened? Anything about her sister?
Let's take the most important step.
What did he give? What did she give her? Oh? What is that?
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really?
Is it a sacred Sakura seed?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness.
It is a sacred
free from the
Sakura.
clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick?
It looks so
This time,
cool.
it really is goodbye.
Oh. No. But this is so beautiful. I want to be sad, but I also don't want to be sad. Also, I think what we've learned is that since Ito's story quests, all of the story quests, I'm guessing, might just have more
The A of the
cutscenes.
present planted the sacred sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past.
Oh.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
So it's the Sacred Sakura
This is
tree.
thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing.
We were sent in when it had been 500 years of them fighting.
To return precisely to this point in time without any problems. And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now completely disappeared.
I don't fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Oh.
I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
Wait, did it just not... Did the audio just not get played? That's a bug. RIP. I know what you mean. Perhaps the higher power, Istaroth, really was involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all. I'm trying to be in her voice. Let me try to read that again in her voice. I know what you mean. Perhaps the higher power really was involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I never
Yeah.
always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura.
I mean, it's sacred.
It has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted there.
Don't you think that tree looks a lot different than how it does now?
Yeah.
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I want. I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today.
That makes sense. That's why it looks like a kitsune.
My part too.
You're alright,
It's
Fox
fair to
Envoy.
say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the outside, did it not?
That's what I heard.
If I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Is that significant?
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for.
Well, that's good.
Turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Perhaps this is what the Shogun meant by an inevitability of fate.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake.
We did.
To help me
I
reach
did.
the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
Hey,
Aw.
how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
That's
Always
good.
thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be
It's
fine.
true.
It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She
This is
predicted
true.
all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She
Yeah.
infected my immaturity into her plan.
It is. You did.
That Inazuma lived to see this day.
Makoto was brilliant, but hey, you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah. It was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing.
The final act might be a simple one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up being a bit back to front, doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you played.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on.
Music stopped
You
at
know
like
it's
perfect
rare
timing.
Because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Great minds think alike, I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the position of Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. More trouble than it's worth.
Hold on, I have to screenshot that. That face. His face. His face is priceless. Hold on, I'm trying to get like the perfect one and it's like failing. That is way too small. Why is it so hard? There we go, that should work.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand.
Alright.
Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku Decree.
What is the Sakoku Decree? Wait, which one was the Sakoku Decree? Hold on, I have to look this up. What was the Sakoku Decree again? Let's see. Sakoku Decree. Sakoku Decree, Genshin. Which one was the Sakoku Decree? Oh, to shut down the borders of Inazuma. Alright.
I am pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I
That's
doubt
good.
that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But out of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, that's a good picture. Ah. Alright. Let's talk to these two.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Oh.
But I am prepared for
Oh, there's so many questions. About the challenges.
Abolishing the Sakoku decree has a myriad of implications. It would be folly to say that it will be all positive, and there will be no negative repercussions. For example, I can foresee the outside world posing a threat to Inazuma's businesses. These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Hey, you're thinking about this all so conscientiously. I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
Bruh.
Honestly,
Honestly.
Nico. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
About the gaze of the gods.
Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty. But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope. It was not just a duty, but a joy too. She loved humanity very dearly.
She did.
The people of the past deserve the gods' attention, then so do the people of the future.
Indeed. No longer will I ignore their passions and dreams. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
About the centuries of dueling.
To put it bluntly, it was constant torture, with no end in sight.
Oh no.
Faced with an endless battle, I had to remain focused at all times. Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life. Safe to say, were it not for my previous experiences in combat, my skills would not have been up to the challenge. I would most certainly have been defeated.
Oh
And through
no.
it all, you also had your part to play.
I mean, I guess I did.
Challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
About the damage to the sacred
I am
Sakura.
prepared for them. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I will be sure to remind the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions of their duties in this regard. It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
That is true.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too. Many challenges still lie ahead.
Yaimiko said he was placing her god.
Yaimiko said nothing of the sort. Mysterious claims about her while she is still present. Some words are not to be passed on. Trust me, you don't want to know the cost of betraying me. Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood?
Alright.
What are you talking about?
Secrets, I guess.
Think? I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Many challenges still lie ahead.
I have no other
for
questions. That was hilarious. Oh. Wait, what did we get? Dream Sakura. You held a single Sakura petal in your hand before leaving Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. That is long. I'm not reading that. We are running out of time. Bruh. Goro, why'd you have to talk just now? I'm just here to say that that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like, subscribe for more, check out all the links in the description, mainly the Twitch link to catch these live. Yeah, that's it. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.